Jeep train. Jeep train usually refers to a railway train hauled by jeeps fitted with railway wagon wheels instead of normal road wheels. World War II jeeps were converted from road vehicles into steel-wheeled rail switchers, shunters, like locomotives, speeders, or draisines. The phrase was also used for supply trains consisting of jeeps and for columns of jeeps linked together and pulled through bad ground by tractors. Not all primary sources will use this phrase in the same way. History. USA. SA. Adapting automobiles as gasoline railcars is recorded as early as 1912, and early publicity on Jeeps mentioned their potential use as an inspection car. The Yuzof in Australia used flanged wheel Jeeps as switchers in 1943, which led to testing as road switchers for future operations in New Guinea. Perhaps the first large-scale use of Jeep as locomotive was in the CBI theatre. 11 days after the Normandy landing, Jeep speeders were in use on the continent, surveying lines for use or repair. Post-war Jeep speeders were used as inspection cars, and Jeep trains used for light service, including recreation. The Jeep train at Lewis and Clark Caverns claimed to be the shortest Jeep railway. Over time, high rail vehicles pushed dedicated speeders out of railroads. Civilian Jeeps were often used. Australia. In Borneo in 1945, Australian soldiers converted jeeps to run on rails in order to compensate for the lack of locomotives on a narrow-gauge railway line. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom used railworthy jeeps during World War II, especially in France, Germany, and Burma. Jeep trains were used extensively during the Malayan Emergency. France. French forces used rail jeeps, Jeep draisines, including armored rail jeeps, in Indochina and later in the Algerian War. Loads and speeds. A Jeep, designed to draw 1,000 lb 450 kg on the road, could pull much greater loads on rails thanks to the lower rolling resistance of rail vehicles. During Australian military operations in Borneo, jeeps hauled goods wagons with a payload of 4 tons of sand. In the Philippines, a jeep train hauled a total weight of 52 tons over a route 19 miles 31 km long at a speed of 20 mph 32 km/h. Military use.